everybody, so Sunday morning here. We're on to Kyle's Cabinets episode 26. Last time we did France, so I didn't realize, but we're going to be looking at some more French stamps. In the Scott catalog, after France comes all of the French territories, you know, French Algeria, French whatever, Southern Antarctic territories, that kind of stuff. So the next folder is actually Reunion, which I do believe is a island, so a French island. So anyways, we're going to look at that first. I don't think there's going to be a lot of stamps in any of these French territory folders, at least compared to the amount that was in my France folder. So yeah, we'll start looking at these and see what I've got in there. I don't know, but we're about to find out. Okie dokie, artichoke. Reunion Island, a French department in the Indian Ocean, is known for its volcanic rainforested interior, coral reefs, and beaches. Alright, cool. What do I have? Little stack. Okay. Let's take a look at these. Actually, let me lower you down. I don't know about you guys. Drinking tea, like usual this time. Hibiscus with honey. I always did like hibiscus tea. It's good stuff. So, here we have Reunion, number 97. No, 94. Looks like he wrote not in, maybe Mitchell catalog? That could be. That's actually a nice stamp. Sorry, I'm looking at it and trying to show you guys. So, not perfect, but not horrible. Could be better, but yeah. Nice little stamp. Reunion. And then we have 247. Interesting. Over or surcharged. Okay. Nice stamp. You know, as with most stamps, this one's probably the same series here. I just love French stamps. I think that they're just beautiful. So, yeah. These fall in line with the usual. I just like them. I just think they're classy looking. And you guys wouldn't know this, but what's running through my mind is I have this stack of these white stock cards. Well, I almost remember what collection I got these out of, and I really liked it. I think it was like a $1,200 collection I bought. And there was this one chunk of these stock cards that was actually pretty thick. It was probably like that big, like 1.5 inches. And they were all organized, all cataloged, priced out, all that stuff. And it was like a little treasure or something, you know, that I found in this collection I had bought. I really, really liked it, and I think these are a few of them. So, anywho, is this overprinted? I think so. 12, yeah. CFA, okay. Reunion 373, Center of Telecommunications, okay. Spatiales, what am I don't even know how I'm pronouncing that. Let me try to switch on my French brain again. Comment ça va? Spatiale? I don't know. I have no freaking idea how to say it. How to pronounce. Okay, anyways. Even with French class under my belt, I have no idea. I keep wanting to say it in Spanish. Okay. Centre de Telecomunicaciones Spatiales. When I say spatiales, it sounds like I'm saying it in a Spanish way. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm totally out of it here. So, anyways, Reunion. Here we go. Number 344. Another overprint. Surcharge. Excuse me. 25 CFA. Beautiful. I mean, aren't they just pretty? Like, they're pretty. They're good-looking stamps. You know, let me get back to that other one. I mean, just the art style, you know? Isn't it nice? There's something about it, like the shading, the color palette that they chose. Like, it's just nice. It's a nice artistic style on these stamps. So anyways, quite like these. Beautiful. 366. 373 here. Yeah, I love the blue too. Blue is my favorite color. Let's see. Overprint again. CFA. I don't know what that is. I could look that up. Let me look it up just for fun. Okay, so it says in the catalog here, the letters CFA are the initials of the Colonies Françaises d'Afrique. So like the French African colonies. Referring to the currency which is... oh boy. Referring to the currency which is expressed in French Africa francs. And it's probably pronounced francs, but anyways. So it's referring to the currency from French Africa franc. Okay. Colonies Françaises d'Afrique. Interesting. Alright, now, hold on. Let me go to this actual stamp. There was an explanation. Okay, this specific stamp has to do with aid for rural families. Interesting. So yeah, okay, understand it a little bit better now, you know. So we've got our CFA, and that's specifically referring to the African franc. And then, so anyways, this is a surcharge, and this, oh, it does say that, aid familiale rurale. Boy, I probably butchered that. It is too early for me, and I am not good enough at French to be trying to speak French. God. Well, it's all for fun, right? This whole stuff is, all of this is all for fun, so whatever. I could be embarrassed with me, or I'll be embarrassed for me, or what? Okay, anyways, let's move on. So the one last thing I have here is a little yellowed glassine. Oh man, I woke up and it was so cold in my apartment. I got the heater going. It's feeling so good. Yes, feels good. Whoop. Okay, so these are pretty. I feel like we saw that one earlier, perhaps. Beautiful, love it. Beautiful, love it. Let me try to get these centered in the camera a little better. Gosh darn it. Hold on here, guys. My cameras. I need everything to be oriented correctly. Okay, cool. That's better. So yeah, beautiful waterfalls. What is going on with me this morning? Excuse me. So, beautiful waterfalls. Love this. Ooh, I don't think this belongs here. Okay, these do. No, this is New Caledonia. Yeah, this doesn't belong in here. I have that misfiled. Well, anyways, it's a pretty stamp, isn't it? Oh, doesn't want to focus. But yeah, anyway, that's a beautiful stamp. All of these are actually quite beautiful. This one has a picture of like the Indian Ocean, which makes sense considering what we just read, that it was a island off of, I think they said, the Indian Ocean. So that is appropriate indeed. I know why my camera isn't focusing. Hold on. Gosh dang it, guys. Let's try this again. Hey. Okay, yeah. Settings make a difference, don't they? There's a setting for when I show my face, and then there's a setting for when we look at stamps. I forgot to switch it. So anyway, so I want to use the stamp identifier app to identify that one. These are all beautiful, and I actually quite love them. And then we'll see what this is. Give me uno second. Yeah, okay, so in the app here, it says New Caledonia, London series, 1942. Scott number 252. So yeah, this does not belong in there. But anyways, let me file that away, and then we'll move on to whatever the next folder is. And the French Congo. 2 stock cards. Aw, that's it. Alright, well, is what it is. Look at that. Okay. Cameroon. Occupation Francais. Is that right? I might have this in the wrong folder. Okay, this one actually says République du Congo. Okay. So, that, I would believe, looks like a basketball stamp, 2 francs. 1966. Okay, cool. So, not much to see there, but yeah, this I don't think belongs here. I think this is going to be French Cameroon, unless I'm mistaken, but let me try this again here. Ew, that was kind of a crappy picture. I'm not sure that'll work. Wow, it worked. Holy crap. They have 2 listed here that look like it. I can't... Oh. Yeah, Cameroon. Yeah, I mean, that's just like... I don't even know why I'm second guessing it. Of course it's not. I'm trying to... I'm looking at this app and I'm like, what is the difference here? Give me a sec. Hold on. Well, apparently one of them's 138 and the other one's 138B, so some variation. I'm not quite sure what is going on there, but the short story is that this clearly does not belong there. So, anywho, I guess that was a short and sweet folder, huh? 1 French Congo stamp. Wow. I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised that that's all that I had. Anyways, let's move on to the next folder. Okay. French Equatorial Africa. Alright. Actually, I got a few things in here. Okay, let's start with this, whatever this may be. Whoa, I actually quite like this. Wow. So, really cool salvage. Whatever this extra tab is, cool design. Afrique Equatoriale. Post Francais. Beautiful, I don't know what you'd call this, like a waterfront village here. Must have been their president or something, probably up in the corner. So here we have a nice horizontal pear. Yeah, of course. Some gum missing. Probably got stuck to something at some point, you know, and then when they removed it, or I did, or somebody, there went the gum. What a shame. So they're unused. Can't call that mint, can ya? Alright, moving on. Oh, I always love this one. This is cool. I love the rhino. Yeah. This is a great stamp. Yep, 10 center. I'm trying to see a year. I don't see a year. The camera's kind of in my face, but yeah, anyway, love this stamp. Great series. Cool rhino. Shame how many have gone extinct or are struggling to survive. But anyways, I love the blue. I love the design. Love the rhino. Just pretty much like that stamp all the way around. That's a great stamp. Okay, Equatorial Africa. This one's interesting. What does it say here? Vichy Gov? What does that mean? I'm not sure. It's sorry the glare. Protection de l'enfance indigène. L'enfance indigène. Indigène. I don't know. So probably protecting the indigenous people. I don't know if l'enfance, it's very close to infant, but yeah. And this is actually Air Post. And it looks like probably a doctor or something helping out the indigenous people. Interesting. There's no number on this one as far as cat number, but whatever, that's okay. It's not my goal right now to identify everything. I just want to take a look. 462 or 464. This is my sloppy chicken scratch. Perf 10. I can't see the watermark, so I'm not sure which ones are which, I guess. Kind of weird. I wonder how early on I bothered to try and identify these. I bet you I do a better job of it now. But I can't see the watermark. That's what got me, huh? Weird. Well, there's part of me that wants to try again right this very second. And you know what? I'm gonna. Because what the hell? Why not? I usually don't bother during these episodes, but I want to try. I mean, how come former me couldn't figure this out? Couldn't see the watermark, I say, huh? Well, let's see about that. Okay, I'm going to take one off of each of these stacks. I don't know why I would have two different stacks, except for to think that one stack was 462 and the other was 464. Ooh, they look nice and mint. Look at that shiny gum. A little curl to this one, though. Interesting, this whole stack has a curl compared to this stack is flat. Sticking a little. Yeah, this one has a flaw. Okay, let me move these out of here. I'll keep them in their piles. Okay, so let's give them a little squirt. And I haven't even looked in the catalog to see what the watermark is supposed to be or any of that. Yeah, this curl makes this a little annoying trying to check for a watermark. I don't think I see a watermark on that one at least. Let's pour some of that juice on this other one here. I'm looking through the camera too. I can't quite see a watermark on it. Okay, I'm going to pull these up in the cat. Okay, so a few interesting things to start with. Okay, when you hop into French Equatorial Africa in the Scott catalog, this is actually quite a early common design type, this stamp. And this apparently depicts logging on, oh boy, Loeme. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. L-O-E-M-E. Loeme, whatever. It looks like a river. It must be the name of the river. So these people are logging here. And yeah, this is a common design type. Now, this, let's see, it says for this early release, right at the beginning, 1937 to 40, that this is actually an A1 design. Okay, this isn't the first, earliest stamp from French Equatorial Africa. Apparently, the earliest stamps are stamps from Gabon that are overprinted. So, yeah, this actually, this stamp here starts at about number 33 or so in the catalog. So yeah, not the earliest stamp, but this is A1 design in the cat. Now, what I wanted to mention, this says in the cat that it should be 13.5 by 13. Well, apparently I've already measured these and came up with 10. I don't know why I try to check the perfs on a curled one. Oh, these are stuck together. What? Oh man, is this even worth my time? I know that these are some. Let me look at the catalog. Yeah, these are complete MCV stamps, super common, minimal catalog value. Oh well, they're just pretty stuck. I'm not going to try and separate them. Darn it. Well, anyways, I wanted to check one of this flat ones here with my perf gauge. Grab my some paper here. It might be easier like this. Maybe it will be easier with this one then. Let me choose this other one actually. Oh, these are stuck together? Ah! Everything's stuck! Garbage. Alright. Jesus, man. Alright. 13 by 13.5. So that, or no, 13.5 by 13. So that means that the vertical part here should be 13. Okay, let me get this lined up. I don't even know how well you guys can see this. Okay. 13. Camera is right in my face. Okay. So it's like perfect all the way halfway through, and then it really does start to fall off a little. And this is my U.S. perf gauge here. I do know that, perfs can vary slightly from countries, but, okay, so let's try 13.5 just for fun. Ooh, 13.5. That actually looks pretty much spot on. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, where did I come up with 10? Why? What was wrong with me? Let me just check this just to see. Yeah, not even close. What happened there? Wow, I have no explanation why I did such a sloppy freaking job measuring those perfs. That is wild. Okay. So even though it says in the cat that this should be 13, it really, with my perf gauge, turns out to be a 13.5 pretty much perfectly. I'm trying to choose a side that has good perfs. And let's check this. Get all this stuff out of my way. Okay, let's try 13 here, which this was supposed to be the 13.5. Okay, well, that doesn't seem about right. That doesn't seem right either. 13 actually does match up better. Huh. Well, I find that a little bit bothersome that my perf measurements seem to be opposite. If it's 13.5 by 13, I'm finding here that I've got a 13 by 13.5. Weird. Because when they have the perf measurements, usually the first one is always horizontal, and then it's the vertical measurement after. So, doesn't make a lot of sense to me, that. I gotta be honest with you. Anyways, give me a sec. Let me go look in the catalog again. Okay, so I tried the stamp identifier app. Didn't seem to work out. Probably because I couldn't get a good picture of this one because it's all curved. I don't know how to hold it flat. Well, I guess I could get some kind of clear plastic or something to put over it. But I couldn't get a good picture of that because it's curved. Then I tried these, but they're kind of too stacked on top of each other. It also couldn't identify it. So the app was a failure, which is fine, but looking at the catalog now, when I look at this series, they're at the end of the column, where they have notes like see other numbers, for surcharges or variations. There is nothing saying make sure that you go check other numbers, except for surcharges and stuff. Well, I don't see any surcharge. I don't see any overprint. This looks like just a standard issue here. So basically, you guys, what I'm thinking is this is more than likely just simply a number 33. And yeah, I just went to look in the catalog again there. 33 is what I think this is. So I don't have an explanation why my perf measurements are kind of the exact opposite of what the catalog says. whatever. I'm not going to linger on this. This isn't the purpose of this kind of episode. I just wanted to try and delve into this a little bit just to understand why I couldn't figure this out before. One thing that I could bother with is separating all of these, but I really don't want to right now. I think that they're probably all number 33, but the one thing that remains in my mind is where did I come up with, what did I say, 462 or 464? Well, let me go look in the catalog and see if there is actually another common design type, or if this is there at that number in the catalog. No, in fact, the last number is 202, and then we get into semi-postals. What in the heck? I don't understand what happened here. This may... this might actually have been for something else. I'm going to go ahead and cross this off, because what the heck? That's misleading. Yeah, not sure what all happened there. Okay, that was all quite a weird kind of side venture we just went through. I don't know how, that's my only explanation is, if the cat ends at 202, then where the heck did I come up with 462? Very weird. Yeah, I'm just like glancing back at the catalog, like, what the heck? So, yeah, don't know why that all happened. I'm going to go ahead and say number 33, and we're just going to leave it at that. Yep, that was weird. Anyways, kind of went off there on a little tangent. Thought it was worth checking out, just for fun, but, yeah, what the heck? I wonder what happened there. Why did I have them in two separate piles? Maybe like the ones that were flat and the ones that were curved. Is that how I did that? I don't know. Anyways, let's just move on, you guys. I'm not going to spend a whole lot more time on that, but I feel like, the only thing I don't get is that the perfs seem to be the opposite. So, is that because of my perf gauge or what? Not sure about that. Anyways, oddball stuff there. Let's move on to the next folder. By the way, I said it was River Loame. I just looked it up for fun. It's pronounced Loam. So they were logging on the River Loam. Anywho, moving on. What do we have? French Guiana. Alright. Okay, just a couple of things here. Well, this looks like a overprint. Okay. Seen this before, yeah. See? Guiana Français. Territoire de l'Inini. L'Inini? Is this French Guiana for sure? Or it's been overprinted, so I worry that the overprint would actually indicate that it is in fact for somewhere else. But let's check and see with the app. Well, that just worked like a charm. Oh, it is. Darn it. My suspicions are correct. Inini is the country. I'll be honest, I don't even think I've ever heard of Inini. What the heck is Inini? This is Guiana, overprints the Scott number French, Inini number 1. What the heck, man? Okay. So I have a lot of these filed incorrectly. So I want to go look up what is Inini real quick. Alright, so it is a different country. And it is its own country, at least for some short period of time. Never heard of it. What the heck? I can understand why, novice Kyle would see Guiana Français and just throw it in the French Guiana folder. Well, anyway, I looked up how to pronounce this. They had like a weird kind of way they said it. It was like, Inini. Okay, whatever. Inini. So, it says that it's located in northeastern South America, adjoining French Guiana. The government is a territory of French Guiana. It says Inini was separated from French Guiana in 1930 and reunited with it when the colony became an integral part of the Republic, acquiring the same status as the departments of metropolitan France under a law effective January 1st, 1947. So yeah, so it became separated at some point, and during 1930, and then became an integral part of it again, of the Republic. That's what the okay. So does not belong here. That belongs in my Inini folder. So anyways, let me get this out of here. What the heck? By the way, I mean, yeah, again, you guys, this Colnect stamp identifier app just always makes things so much easier. Not every time, not always, I guess, but boy, I can't stress enough how awesome this app is to identify random stamps. I love it. I've mentioned this before in other videos. It's free, but the free version has ads. Well, I decided to pay, I think it was $20 or maybe it was $15. It was really cheap, whatever it was, for a whole year of the premium subscription, so I don't have to deal with ads anymore, which is a minor thing, but it's nice. If you use it all the time, you're not going to want to have the ads, honestly, because it is a little bit annoying. It's not a huge deal. It's an extra button press, like skip ad, but I decided, what the heck, you know, and then since I got the premium version, they have upgraded it to where it auto crops the pictures and all that, so now I don't even feel like I'm getting ripped off even in the slightest bit. I love this app so freaking much. Anyways, moving on, what is the next stamp that we have here? Looks like an actual stamp or two from the proper place here, French Guiana. Okay, let's get this straightened out. Interesting color. It's greenish. Like this one seems a little bit more green than this one. It's almost like a gray, like a pale black. I'm not sure how to describe that. Anyways, these do look like actual French Guiana stamps. Okay, I just wanted to mention one thing. Sorry, it just popped in my head. By the way, this Inini stamp, there's a variation that doesn't have the FR. I forgot to mention that as well, in case anybody ever tries to delve into identifying that one. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, these are pretty stamps. Go figure. Cool looking guy in a hammock. Some kind of instrument hanging, or just leaning there. Pottery. Yeah, then another kind of waterfront village image. A guy in a canoe, yeah. How do these guys, there has to be mosquitoes there, right? How do they not just get ate up all the time by mosquitoes? I hate mosquitoes, and anyways, those are a couple of cool stamps. So, going through these folders, now I get to file that correctly, and then I guess, yeah, I'll put these two back in there, all lonely. That's all that's in there. Anyways, let's move on to the next folder. Alrighty. French Guinea. Oh, well. Actually got a few things in here. Let's see what we got. Let's start with these bigger stamps here. Okay, well, first, airmail, I guess. C58 to 60. What does that mean? Looks like a GV or a 6V. Not sure. Carmine and orange. Overprint. Guinea. I like the size of these. Okay. Cool. These are pretty. Has a plate number in the selvage there. So these are diamond shaped, I guess. I don't know if they're in order. It looks like they might be, and if they are, then I'm going to screw up the order here. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Well, They're so big, so let's look at a few of them at a time. Olympics overprint, Tokyo, 1964. Guinea, okay, so it looks like they're not misfiled or anything. I'm keeping an eye out now. They are air post. So yeah, so Olympic series. Here we have 100, a 200, and a 500 franc. Cool looking stamps. So let me keep these organized. And then looks like the same. I see. So that must have been the carmine overprint before, and now this is the orange overprint. Okay. So that makes sense. That's what he wrote. Interesting stuff. These actually look to be in good shape, and I like the different color overprints. Pretty good. The overprint kind of shows through on the back. That's neat. Yeah, these do look in great shape. Okay. And once again, the 100, 200, and 500. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, that's neat. I like these. Pretty little series. I like the stamps themselves, without question. So, that was nice. Excuse me. What do we have here? Your valuable free gift just for considering our trial membership offer. Oh my god. Guinea, 1997, set of 5. Golden Retrievers, Dalmatians, Basset Hounds abound in this colorful philatelic kennel. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's take a look at them. These are cool. Here we go again. I'm thinking in my head, are these Tet Besh? I think these are considered Tet Besh. What was the other term? Gosh darn it. Oh no. This is going to bother me. I can't remember what the other kind of term for that is. Sorry, trying to get these, see these a little better. Tet Besh or crap. What would you call the other thing? C'est tenant. That was it. And Tet Besh means like head to foot. And C'est tenant. Oh, I think that means a bunch of different issues in one. Crap, I'm gonna have to look it up. I thought I had this down, but I'm forgetting. So I'm gonna say I think these are Tet Besh. I kind of want to look these up in the catalog just to see that it says Tet Besh to confirm my suspicion that they are considered Tet Besh. And actually, as I'm looking at them, I think these are CTOs because I see a cancel in the top right of all of them, and it's very faint. It seems, well, it's not super faint, but it seems like uniformly printed, a little bit too uniformly printed here. So I think these are actually CTOs. It doesn't say that on the glassine, but anyway, yeah, let me go look these up just to see. I want to look up what the heck does C'est tenant mean again, because I forgot again. And then are these Tet Besh is what I want to know. Okie doke. So these are not Tet Besh, and but they are C'est tenant. And C'est tenant I was pretty much right. I closed the thing. I should have remembered it anyways. So it's basically when different stamps are printed side by side. So like you could have a block of 4 that are all 4 different stamps, part of the same series, and they're considered C'est tenant, whereas Tet Besh is, head to foot, right? Well, so this is actually a C'est tenant stamp, or a stamp with a C'est tenant label, okay? So I didn't realize this by looking at these, but this explains why only this top right of each one has the CTO cancel because this isn't even a stamp, right? I didn't even look at it enough. There's no denomination on here. This is just a label on all of these. The bottom left is just a label. So we have a stamp with a c'est tenant label, and the c'est tenant meaning, next to each other, side by side. So, interesting. Wow, I'm actually glad I looked that up. That was illuminating. I didn't realize that by just looking at these. I'm like head to toe is what I was kind of thinking, but they're not really up and down, right? I mean, they're kind of side to side with this diagonal design here. So, yeah, we've got c'est tenant stamps here, and they're not even, it's just a c'est tenant label. It's not even a c'est tenant stamp there. Wow. So that was cool. I'm glad I looked that up. Kind of refresh those terms in my head again, because I unfortunately always forget that for some reason. Tet Besh, I remember pretty easily, head to foot, like that one's just clicked in my brain. But c'est tenant, I always get blurry in my head when I think about it. I'm like, what is that? So, pretty awesome looking stamps. I quite like these quite a lot. These are actually really cool. This isn't the whole series either. There's a final one in the series that, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, first of all, there's 6 of them in this series, so here we only have 4. And then, actually, there's 7, sorry. The 7th one is 1,000 francs, and that's actually a souvenir sheet. So this is just a portion. Interesting, it says set of 5 on the glassine. What's going on here? What? I'm wondering if I have any of these double stacked. If I did, it would be this one, I think. Darn it. I mean, it just seems really weird. Oh, yep. This is double stacked. Yeah, I was thinking it seems really weird to me that I would be missing one out of the set. Ew. Great. Now, how to... They are just perfectly laid on each other here. Oh! Well, that was miraculous. Alright, so... Let's... Alright. Man, I couldn't even tell which one was laid over. This one, or I can't remember. But anyways, we can see them all now. Here's all of them. The set of 5. Alright. Jeez, man. I can't believe how perfectly laid over those were. So, yeah, here's our set of 5. Alright. Cool. Alright. Well, that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, what's weird is this. See, this is set of 5, but in the catalog, there's clearly 7 in the series. The souvenir sheet is kind of listed below. I mean, maybe they just consider the first 6 to be the set, then plus a souvenir. But there's a 200... Let's see, we have 200, 250, 300, 400, 450, and then there's a 500. So this set is missing the 500. I guess when I look at this, it doesn't say complete set. It just says set of 5. So I think it would be more proper if it was the whole set to say complete set of 6, or potentially complete set of 7 if they did have the souvenir sheet accompanying these stamps. So interesting. So here we just have 5 out of this set. Okay. I think that I've looked into this pretty well here. I'm satisfied all my curiosity. I didn't actually expect to go so deep into this set here. That was interesting all on its own there. Okay. The final thing here, and it says 350 to 54, and then a C64. Sometimes they do that. This might be a complete set. They throw in an airmail with the regular, definitives or commemoratives to make it a hair. All right, Our normal stamp stuff. It looks like a dog hair. Yeah, so anyways, I lost my train of thought there. Alright, let's spread these out. I think I'm going to make this my last folder, you guys, because I'm starting to get kind of hungry. I do want to keep going, though. Not sure what to do. Okay, so 10 franc, 25, 50, 100, 200, and 300. Which one's the airmail? This one. It says Post Ariane on it. That's pretty cool. Looks like some kind of Egyptian sculpture. This guy, it almost looks like he's got a pair of nuts hanging. I'm not sure what that's about. Why they actually have that. Okay. Alright. But yeah, these all look like, I mean, I don't know if these are actually... Okay, well it says Monuments de Nubi, like Nubian, which I think is an Egyptian term, and they look Egyptian. Yeah, I mean, come on, you know. I would be saying these are probably Egyptian hieroglyphics, sculptures, monuments. Interesting little group here. I actually like these. They look in pretty good shape. Oh, formally hinged. Very. How would you list this if, let's say, you were going to sell it? There's not a hinge there anymore, but there's a very light hinge mark. I think it'd be like LH, lightly hinged. Or maybe FLH, like formally lightly hinged. I can't remember. I was never really a whiz with those. You can see that. I know you guys saw that. There you go. You can see the hinge mark. So, formally hinged, and I assume, yep, all of them probably, yeah. Okay. So, just a really light hinge mark remaining on that set here. Assuming that that's actually a set. I don't know. Well, actually, that was a... I actually enjoyed that folder. French Guinea, yeah. Huh. That was cool. Alrighty. I figure let's do one more. French Morocco. Alright. Alright, just a few things. This should be probably a quick one, too. Yeah, the actual next folder would have been French India, but I didn't have anything. Oh, my camera battery. Hold on. Okay, back in action here. Let's see. French Morocco. Let's take a look at these here. Royaume du Maroc. So I'm buying into the French Morocco. I was wondering if this is like an overprint, but I think that that's actually part of the stamp design. Interestingly, we have a stamp on a stamp here. They must be commemorating an earlier issue. It looks like 100, I think it says DR, whatever that type of money would be. So, okay, yeah, this isn't an overprint. This is the cancel on this stamp. 1972 cancel. Interesting. This actual stamp, I guess is canceled because here's a cancel on the side. Huh. And I guess that really, maybe this square with the probably slogan cancel, there's some words here. That's probably all just one cancel. This and this big square slogan. Upon inspection, at least that's what I'm thinking. Clearly a, oh my god, graphite Oh, no. What do they call it? It's got the fibers. The red and blue fibers. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I can't remember what they're called. Hold on, let me look it up. Jesus. It was granite. Dang it. I was over here thinking graphite? Is that what I was thinking? Gosh. So the granite paper postage stamp here. I even have a video about it. I just forgot the term there. Yeah, so red and blue fibers. I actually see both red and blue fibers on this. So we have a granite paper postage stamp. All right. Set that aside. Let's see what this is. A postage due. Really, I've already identified this one. J35. Postage due French Morocco. Cat price $100 or well $1.20. 100. What am I saying? So yeah, and it looks like it says Tangier on there, overprinted. It looks in okay shape. I see kind of a spot there. Interesting that it's overprinted Tangier like that. Is that what indicates French Morocco? I want to check this with the stamp identifier app here real quick and see. Okay. Set this to the side. It is amazing that it auto crops it. Really does speed this up, man. Like, okay. I guess it's this one. Looks like there's several. You could have a red overprint and all kinds of stuff. Tangier, French Post Office. So this one doesn't belong in here either? God dang it. Is that... Well, maybe it does. Maybe Tangier is like in Morocco, or I don't know. Let me go look this up real quick and figure this out. Okie doke. So no, this actually is correct. First thing I looked for was there its own country listed in the Scott catalog of Tangier, and no. So assuming, I was just like, well, I've already bothered. I guess it probably is French Morocco. Skip right but to the back of book in French Morocco into the postage due section, and yes, it says here, postage due stamps of France from 1882 to 1906 overprinted. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a... yeah. Sorry, getting lost in the sauce here looking at the catalog. Yeah, this is a French Moroccan postage due, and it's originally a French stamp that's been overprinted. So the one thing that kind of I don't understand is the Tangier. I don't understand that word. I'm going to go to the beginning of French Morocco and see if that kind of paragraph where they explain the country and stuff has any information about what Tangier is. Well, lo and behold, they did have an explanation. So, for one thing, I looked up how to pronounce that, and it's basically Tangier, like Tangeer. Tangier is how you would say that, at least for English people. So, let me read this so that you guys can learn a little something. It says, French Morocco was a French protectorate from 1912 until 1956, when it, along with the Spanish and Tangier zones of Morocco, became the independent country of Morocco. Stamps inscribed Tangier were for use in the international zone of Tangier in northern Morocco. Huh. Okay. Wow. I'll probably forget all that. But, yeah, cool. I just wanted to learn a little something there. All right. So, mystery solved. And it is filed correctly. Okay, let's move on to the final thing here for this episode. There actually are more French, territories and I guess protectorates folders to go. I think 2 or 3 more until we move out of the French stuff. So we'll handle that next episode. But yeah, I just want to call it quits at this point because I'm hungry. So let's see. This says French Morocco, 6 values, number 214, Trans World Stamp Company. Well, I would be buying into French Morocco. It does say Maroc, and it says Postes. And so that all makes perfect sense. Oh, no, they're stuck. Crap. They're totally stuck. Yeah, those are stuck. I'm not even gonna open up that can of worms. Oh well. Oh no. Are we gonna end on a sad note like that? They're all stuck together. These don't feel very stuck. I think these will come apart quite easy, these ones. Alright. Cool. Yeah, bummer. Bad storage. And this one doesn't have any gum, and clearly it's stuck to the one with gum, so I guess we'll just have to use our imagination of what that one underneath would have been. Same for this. Bummer! Oh well. It is what it is. What a shame. Interesting that some have gum. I mean, was it used or was it issued without gum? I don't know. But at least we can see the majority of them. Yeah. Kind of a cartoonish art style on these ones. Yeah, I gotta say. And, I don't know, decent colors, a little drab. Honestly, they could be more vibrant. But, not bad. That one's some kind of massive cannon pointed right at a ship. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's in a castle. Some kind of aerial view. Well, so this must just be like French Moroccan, villages. That kind of stuff. Huh. Well, okay. Alright, that does it, guys. Kind of anticlimactic on there. But I enjoyed this. I feel like I was in a good mood this morning. I went a little bit more into actually bothering to research some stuff. Sometimes I feel like that, sometimes I don't. So, I just never know how I'm going to feel. But that was cool. Yeah, next we'll pick up with like French something. I don't know. I can't remember what the other folders are, but I saw 2 or 3 more French territory folders. So anyways, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I did. So now I get to edit and upload this and then release it to you guys so you can check it out. As always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. You're all a great bunch of people. And, like, subscribe, comment if you feel like it. I appreciate it. It helps out my channel. And, I'll be back probably not next week. Don't count on it. Probably the week after. And we'll see what other stuff we'll look at and check out. So, until then, farewell, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.